President Donald Trump spoke to a packed house at Madison Square Garden in New York, giving what was his traditional campaign speech filled with quite a few falsehoods, particularly when it came to immigration. Just to go over a few of the things that he said, he talked about the fact that criminal migrants were pouring in across the border from prisons and insane asylums. Just to be clear, that's something CNN has fact-checked on a number of occasions and found that even the campaign couldn't give any examples of that happening. He talked about how Venezuelan gangs were taking over all of America, and in particular, Aurora, Colorado. I will say, as somebody who was with him in that rally at Aurora, Colorado, there was an incident at an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado. We have spoken to a number of state and local officials who have said that it was completely blown out of proportion. And actually, the rhetoric around it was creating more problems for the community. He also talked about immigration in general in Springfield, Illinois, saying that a load of illegal immigrants were dropped into Springfield, Illinois. One thing we can say, Springfield, Ohio. One thing we can say that we know is that most of the people who are on the ground in Springfield are here legally through a specific program, the Department of Homeland Security. In addition to that, he talked about the hurricane response to Helene, something that he's talked about a lot, saying that there were no federal officials on the ground, that no one could be seen, nobody was helping. That we know not to be true from both Republicans and Democrats on the ground who have described it as a helpful response, particularly the federal response. He also said that FEMA didn't have enough money to help with disaster response. They do, because they had moved all of their money to help with migrant housing. That is not true. And I will say that despite using this dark, fear-based rhetoric on immigration, the crowd here, a full house at Madison Square Garden, was incredibly receptive.